Good afternoon. Oh, you hit the thumbs up, did you, Siren? Yeah? Totally my mistress now? You know, maybe he's hiding in my underwear drawer now, is what Siren says. And I'm tell you, ran out of all the good underwear, so Daddy's only got the skanky ones left. You feel me? Hey, Shay. Hey, SL Sarah. Hey, Oscar. Oscar, thank you for those super chats the other day. That was really nice. And Siren. And hey, Wonky Eyed Adventurer. Wonky Eyed Adventurer, you're the person that was on Jan's panel, right? The other Nikki. Is that you? I'm pretty sure. I think that's the name you created because what people, the dickheads, were doing and saying. But I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I don't know if that's them or not. And I've been meaning to ask you. Hey, Chantel. Wendy's here. Thea. Love you, Thea. Hey, guys, a little update on the movie. I just had to do a rewrite. I'll text you, Thea. Hold on. I had to do a rewrite and change the ending a bit and the reveal because somebody is going around with a big mouth, sharing personal information, all that stuff. So I'm not going to let her ruin the movie because I want it to be fun. So it's coming. It'll still be there by Halloween. Hold on. Let me text Thea something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just text you. Morning, Gladys. Morning, Sky Maiden. Or afternoon, sorry. I've been dealing with a lot of shit outside of YouTube. So I finally have a chance to breathe. Okay? So here we are. Let's all take a deep breath together. Try again. And everybody, if you have it, take out your quitting vape necklace that my husband got me off of Amazon. You blow into it. It's also for meditating, for stress. It's got this little hole and you hang it on your neck. And anytime you want to vape, which I am still vaping, but you know, I wanted to start early and kind of switch off. You don't suck on it. I mean, you can, but don't suck the air in on it because for some reason it like chokes me or something. And it's just air. Oh. Okay, let's try again because now I'm stressed out. Okay, I can breathe. Ah! Did I scare you, child? Okay, wow, I'm out of breath. Okay, sucking is one of your favorite things to do. Maybe perhaps you should get a lollipop or something because the shit ain't gonna cut it. Oh, God. Wait, did Wonky Eye respond? Hold on. You're breathing with me? Oh, I love you. Oh. Is that you or no? Anyway. Ooh, you're at Starbucks. Come my way. Anyways, hey, chicken lady. Ow, I landed on a drawer that's open down there when I fell. Please don't do that at home. Ow. Anyways, guys, gather around, get your blow whistles, whatever, your Starbucks. Yes, 71. You can post their channel. That's Nick. Is that Nikki? Not Darling Nikki, but I think it is. Gather around and I'll be reading the comments while you're gathering. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! Hey! Ow! Ow! My cuticles hurt from falling. Oh, it is you. Okay. Hey, Jess Ruby. You all... Damn, I almost... Crashed? Please don't crash. This is not Thundercats. This is... Oh, sorry. I'm blocking out the most important part. Doja. Hey, Doja. Hey there. All right, folks. So I think most of you have seen what's been going on. It's pathetic and childish and stupid. And it's all been happening because one person got extremely butthurt that somebody wouldn't be blocked from Darling Nikki's channel. That one person, well, actually two people, I think. Bill, brutally honest, and Sarah, Drama Unleashed. Or Drama After Dark, whatever, because she has a couple different channels. That's why I think I have one of them modded. I think I need to mod the other ones, but she comes in under her different ones. But I think there's 3. You're confused about it all. I'll try to give you a synopsis. Hey, Laugh at Life. You guys, please check out Laugh at Life's channel. She's been posting and uploading videos and stuff and having fun over there. So Laugh at Life, you should put your channel link. I'm going to get a drink of water because I think there was something in the air of whatever I inhaled in this. Not good. Not good. Oh, God. This thing keeps ice for days in this thing. It's like solid metal. Sword of Omens. Give you sight beyond sight. Perhaps we shall do some intuition readings before we end this live, which I have something very strange to say about that after I'm done saying, hey, German lady. Oh, you were worried. It's still there. The choking sensation is still there. Okay. Comment. I did hurt myself. Ow, I hurt my cuticle. I hit my cuticle on this drawer that's open. It's got a knife in it and everything. Intact chapstick. There's Laugh at Life's channel. Please go subscribe to her, guys. And make sure you subscribe to Siren for the 10 billion times worse challenge that we're doing tomorrow night with Lokamai, Thea, myself, and him. We're doing a bunch of sour and spicy. One of the things is the spiciest chocolate in the world. A bunch of sour, crazy shit. Like, it's a lot. My pickles have been marinating in, well, I didn't have Kool-Aid. I used Crystal Light, but been marinating for almost a week. so we could do the Kool-Aid pickles. It's a lot of shit, man. I like sour stuff though, but I don't know. Maybe not after tomorrow. Yeah, actually, Wendy, every drawer is a junk drawer for me. You got to remember, I'm going to use this excuse again. I'm a Gemini. Everything's a junk drawer to me. When I'm cleaning, oh, fuck it, throw it in that drawer. I'll get to it later. Not trash, but like random items that it's not really a place for it. So I'm like, put that there. Okay, I'll say this. The other day I put my pocket Boosie in the shower and I hung it there to dry. But Michael and Butthead were still on vacation and Selena was coming over letting the dogs out. I'm like, I wonder if she's going to see my pocket Boosie just hanging there to dry, because you got to wash that thing. You think Tom doesn't care you have his song? Oh, I love him. Tom McDonald. Is it McDonald? He's a Republican rapper. Yeah, I love pickles. I love dill pickle flavored sunflower seeds. Really dill pickle flavored anything, but I'm not sure about putting a sweet flavor on a pickle because I do not like bread and butter pickles. I think they're not disgusting, like, ew, they're just not my flavor. I don't appreciate the sweetness in it. It's not right. And whoever picked those pickles from the pickle tree and decided to flavor them with that flavor, I have reason to believe, don't quote me or take this for fact, but I think they had to get electroshock therapy afterwards. And those flavors needed to be fixed back to dill. Okay? You need some junk drawers? Yeah, I love buying just those stackable plastic drawers. You just stack them and throw in whatever the hell you want. You thought I'd passed out? You almost hit the damn car? Oh, you almost hit a car. I'm sorry. I did feel like I was going to pass out, like out of breath, That's why I was like, oh, just going to lay down for a minute spontaneously, Oh, I love black olives. But the older I've gotten, I love green olives. I'm pretty sure I love green olives better now. And it all started with a dirty martini back in 2005. Downtown in my apartment building where I lived on the 9th floor, and I felt all Will and Grace because my Grace, who I introduced to Mexi, she ended up getting married to Mexi. She was like my Grace, but her and I were more like Jack and Karen because Bree's like very, thin, short, very sarcastic with short black hair, dressed like Karen Walker. And so she was on the 5th floor and I was on the 9th. And we would drink vodka dirty martinis on the roof with the lights right there in the middle of downtown Denver and all the buildings around us. And we felt all. Fuck. Yes. Dirty martini with all of the olives. Extra olives, please. Ooh, I would love to be Trump's White House secretary. That would be amazing. Love that show. Yeah, it got a little bit too political for me, which I don't mind, them having different views. But I felt like there was like a lot of mean jokes against different political sides that they don't like. And I'm like, come on, guys. This is supposed to be like a happy place, Love you, Scotty. Love you. So anyways, you guys have been seeing what's going on. And if you haven't, oh God. So Amy got mad. Darling Nikki wouldn't block Sarah from her chat because she doesn't like her and blah, 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 back and forth. That created a problem. Next thing you know, things that Nikki confided in Amy with were coming out and being put on people's channels about an our situation that happened when Nikki was younger, essay type stuff. Hey, psycho cunt. I love saying your name. And it just got bad. And saying Nikki's lying about something so personal that happened to her when she was younger and having to prove it, and then baiting Nikki to have to take a picture of herself saying she's a catfish, just terrible things that I'd witnessed over those, like, over a month. And I just kept trying to help. That's all I could do. I've been very busy outside YouTube, and I loved both of them. And so all I could respond, because I mean, I just spoke to Thea today for the first time in a couple days, and a lot of you, I just had to tell Gladys, how busy I was, and sorry I can't respond all the time in Locomai because I've been busy. So the only time I've really responded, I'm like, okay, Amy, I think maybe you guys should like talk it out, because I saw it getting worse and worse before it gets out of control, and that wasn't happening. And I'm like, well, this is a shame, because, I just don't, I'm not going to be involved in it. I would dip out of chats if you're being talked about and stuff. So I genuinely don't know what to do except say, I really think the outsiders making it worse. It just needs to be you two, and just squash it, even if you can't be friends or work out your friendship. Just please work it out yourselves. And Nikki was willing to do that. Amy even said she was willing to do it a few times, but then she'd go on retros or just make it worse. So, cut to, I don't know, 4 or 5 nights ago. Hey, Lycan. And that's true. Who isn't someone you dislike? Everybody dislikes somebody. Everyone's mad at someone. You can't go somewhere where somebody doesn't like somebody. Okay. So cut to a few nights ago. There was this childish topic of Amy saying, that's not true. I blocked Nikki first. She did not block me. She's lying about that. So Nikki showed me, I knew that Amy would pull something like that. So she screen recorded when she went in and blocked her on Messenger. And when you block somebody, it'll tell you if you're blocked by them or not. Well, the screen recording showed Amy had not blocked her while Nikki was blocking her. So I texted Amy, and then Nikki ended up showing it on her channel. So I texted Amy and I said, hey, I think there's like a misunderstanding or miscommunication, because Nikki showed like she did block you. And then Amy sends me a screenshot saying Nikki is blocked. And I said, no. You took that screenshot after she blocked you. And then when you hit block, it said she was blocked. But you didn't block her first. It's not bad. I was just like, maybe this can be resolved, because here's a misunderstanding. It could be cleared up. While I was texting Amy, she was actively on Retro's panel. She's like, hold on. And because she was texting me, she's like, no, Robbie, you don't understand, and getting really defensive and aggressive. And I was like, no, I do understand, because I saw it. I'm sorry, Scotty. I got Scotty doxxed a couple days ago. So then Amy immediately starts going off. I don't know the exact words, but okay, guys, you know what? I'm texting somebody right now and I'm getting really mad. I am tired of people not paying attention to the truth or facts. And if you want to fucking side with that person, then fuck you. And she was talking about me and going off. And next thing you know, she's fucking going off, calling me all sorts of names, talking about personal things I've told her, talking about my marriage. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go in Nikki's. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I guess, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to do this. She did lie. Next thing you know, oh my God, I'm still choking. Hold on. Please. Amy's just sitting, using this as superficial reason she wanted to be friends with Space to hate bond over Nikki. Robbie objected, so Robbie had to go. I didn't even object. I've been trying to really help them privately. So it's like, you have to like mediate, like, so this is something that's not true that you think is true. So maybe this can be communicated better and worked out. I was the devil for doing that. And Amy, I have not been conspiring on you for a year. What I mean is that I've been expecting it for a long time, like just for you to do something like this again. It's unfortunate. And unfortunately, you get mad and you start putting out all this personal information. So you expect people not to do it to you in return. And then you team up with two of the most obsessed people with me, and that would be Hooker and Manda, and just give them all this private information. It's only making you look like a fool. So when I'm like, okay, well, you're not innocent either. Here you go. I don't know if you guys saw, but Manda posted my very last arrest I've ever had from 2007 that says harassment because I wouldn't stop calling my boyfriend who took my fucking car. And that's no fucking secret, dumbass. I don't have any criminal record beyond that. After that. So the back and forth, the you did this, you did that, here's this, here's that, here's this, blah, 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 blah. How about we just all move on? Because what is the end game here? Hey, BCF. Hold on, BCF. Like, what is the end game? Do you want someone to cry? Do you want someone to get hurt? What is it? It's stupid. And it's all over one person who got mad because Sarah wasn't blocked in a chat. And if you don't believe that, just go look at Amy's new community post today saying, if any of you are associated with Nikki or me, do not ever talk to me again. Don't come back. Okay, there you go doing it again, Amy. I can't find my mugshots. Please, to the people that are digging on me, please find my mugshot from 2007 and my mugshot from 2000. What is it, 2001? The first time I got arrested. Can you please find those? Please do better and do that because I can't find them. My first one, I had Coca-Cola red hair and it matched my Coca-Cola red warm-up, early 2000s, like NSYNC pants. And when I was getting booked into the station, the cop was like, oh, cool, your hair matches your pants. And I was sobbing, crying. Please find those. They have no end game. They exist just to whine. Well, it's exhausting and it's annoying. It's annoying. I don't want to associate with you anymore. And, obviously Nikki doesn't. So why doesn't it just end there? Why you got to bring other people into it? And Amy, your post contradicts yourself throughout the entire thing. You said, why is anybody bringing my husband into this? Why did you bring my husband into it? And my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, and two women that you hate and you call liars yourself, Manda and Hooker. Why are you doing all that? Because you're hurt? You got called out with facts that Nikki blocked you? Jesus, is this middle school? She did, in fact, block you. Get over it. Look at that. Space is still whining about stuff that happened 5 years ago. Yeah. And you know what Mandolin said in her new video? Robbie, I don't care that Amy shared my kid's picture this year in June. No, she doesn't care about that. The most recent doxing of her children, right? Doxing. She cares about like 2 years ago. But if if Manda was mad at Amy, and let's say she wasn't mad at me, then she would care. Because that's how it works. Their morals change, and what upsets them changes based on who they're mad at. And their friendships change based on who's going to hate bond with them. That's how it works. Even if they hate each other. These are people who have literally doxed each other, who are hate bonding together, doxing other people. Wow. I wish I could get over stuff that quickly and trust people enough just to fucking be their friend again, just because they hate someone that doesn't like me. Oh, I gotta fix my green screen. I'm disappearing into the night. I ran off into the night. Hold on. Dum dum, I'm giving up. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. Chasing your love. I wasn't enough. I'm done chasing your love. Whose new song is that? Chasing your love. Chasing your love. I'm giving up. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. Chasing your love. I wasn't enough. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. I'm going to do that till it gets stuck in your head because it's been stuck in my head all morning. I wasn't enough. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. Hold on, I'm really going to get it stuck in your head now. I don't give a fuck. I'll speed it up, though, so maybe I don't get a strike. Hold on. Which, by the way, AJ Chromavault, I've never had a fucking strike, idiot. She's like, oh, yeah, no, he has had 2 strikes. They disappear out of your studio after 2 weeks. I'm like, what? She goes, that's why you see him in people's chats more now, because they fell off. And I'm like, you're not allowed in people's chats because you have strikes? Dumbass. Shut the fuck up. God, AJ is non-fucking stop, dude. You try to be peaceful with people and they just don't shut the fuck up. They just join all the other people that want you to penetrate them. I'm gay. In case you didn't know, I'm literally singing a pop song. Yes, who said Paris Hilton? Paris Hilton, you guys, her music is fun, like Britney Spears music. It's her and Meghan Trainor. Chasing your love, chasing your love. I wasn't enough. Okay, hold on. I want it to get stuck in your head. Chasing your dumb, your love, dumb, dumb, your love. I'm giving. Hold on, I'm speeding it up a little bit. Number 1, I put you first. I want to time, the energy. You lied to me. What are you so afraid of? Wasn't I good to you? Deserve the truth. What are you so afraid of? Died for you. To you. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. Chasing your love. I'm giving up. I'm done chasing your love. Chasing your love. Chasing your love. Shit, that is pop hit right there. Hell yeah. Her new CD is good. She's got Sia on there. She's got Megan the Stallion on there. Megan the Trainer on there. Megan the Trainer. Hey, Saucy Sue. Madonna Like a Prayer is still stuck in your head? Holy shit, still from the 80s? Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like... Everybody say home like Celine Dion. Home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I'm gonna suck you there. In the midnight hour, I could feel your power. Sing it like Celine. just like a dream. You're like a dream to me. Melly Vanilli, yeah. Didn't they get caught lip singing? I'm so tired of people going after Ashley Simpson for that. Ashley Simpson does have a good voice. I like her rasp. I like the way she sings. And I like the song that she has with her husband, who is Diana Ross's son. What's his name? Something Ross. Evan Ross. They have a good song called I Do. I'm asking you if you love me. I do, I do, I do. I'm asking you if you trust me. I do, I do, I do. I know the world could be broken, but it's okay, 'cause I got you. And I'ma make it tomorrow with you, with you, with you. Sing it like Ashley. With you, with you, with you. You gotta go tuck the critters in for night. You have me in your ear. Ooh, yeah. Tell Safe Squawky I said hi. Yeah, Ashley Simpson is fantastic. On a Monday, I'm waiting. Tuesday, I'm fading. And by Wednesday, I can't sleep. Fall with you, I fall so fast. I can hardly catch my breath. I hope it lasts. Oh, it seems like I can finally rest my head on something real. And I like the way it feels. Oh, it's as if you know me better. Ah! Jack doing Cher. Oh, from Will and Grace. No, it's this. Whoa. Whoa. Ashley Simpson was a decent singer. She just handled the SNL fiasco all wrong. Yes, but what a lot of people don't talk about, BCF, is Ashley Simpson went back to SNL and she redeemed herself. Shut the fuck up, Nikki. Love you, darling Nikki. She performed again live and, didn't lip sync, and she redeemed herself. What did she sing? Hold on, we'll get back to the topic in a minute. Oh God, save me. Who's gonna save me from myself? That's what she's saying. Is anybody out there? And she wrote the song about the SNL fiasco. Does anybody see from myself? Does anyone know this song? Ashley Simpson. Ashley Simpson. But when the lights are off, something's killing me. I know it feels like people care, 'cause they're always around me. When the lights are off and everybody runs, who will be the one to save me from myself? Who will be? Did they take it off YouTube Music? And not ashamed to see me crawl. Oh, it's called Catch Me When I Fall. It's this one. Breathe. One. Is anybody out there? This is what she's saying on there. Does anybody see? Seems like I'm doing a Jessica Simpson Ashley duet. What that word save me. Anyways, you just looked her second SNL performance. It's right when you got married. How'd you like it? Did you enjoy it? What's gotten into me today? I don't know. I think it's because I took a hit of my vape before I took a drink of water. Maybe I need more water. Maybe that's why I'm choking. Oh, fuck. Ice water is so fucking good. Fuck. Okay. You had some things right and some wrong. You had crisscross backward pants and Melly Vanelli lip saying. I had the one, the overalls with the one, you would keep one down and one up. Until I was out middle school and mine were blue because I hung out with a lot of people who claimed grip. I just wanted friends. But somebody threatened me because I was wearing them blue and because they were a red. And I was like, oh, sorry. And then that's when I learned how to flash blood. My friends taught me it, but I can't do it on here. They were such a good bunch of people. Good times. Oh, Morky Mom got the Zolly Pops. They're really good. They are really flavorful and really good. Yeah, and very good for you. You think the song Ashley did on the second appearance was called I Am Me? Yeah, it's from her I Am Me album. So I think, because you know how you perform two times on SNL in one night? The I am me and I won't change for anyone. Me. You sure prefer it to the marriage. Anyways, was that all I wanted to say? I think that's all I wanted to say. Like, everybody move on, okay? That's why when they do something to me, I will fucking do the same to them, and then I'll take it down the next day and be like, okay, well, but you keep going. I'm going to let you keep going, or you could just choose to stop, and I'm just going to continue my life, okay? Love you, Regina. You think that, wait, you don't like them either. Wait, are you, Rachel, are you listening behind? Hey, Rachel. I think Rachel hit a 1 if you're in present day with us. They taste like pink Starburst. They're helping you quit smoking. That's amazing. And that's a great way to do that. But I'm going to drop the link if anybody wants to add to what I was saying, or if any of those people want to come up and speak. Oh, and by the way, hold on. Let me say this to Retro real quick. Retro, she's like, because Boots Mama came in here and said, you have a problem with Asian people? I was like, no. Retro clipped what I said the other night. And yeah, maybe I did say, because Retro, somebody said she was threatening me about a foot in my mouth or something. I was like, you'll see my foot in my mouth when something along the lines of like kicking her crooked teeth or whatever. And then until her Asian eyes pop out, or looking eyes. She only clips that part. How shady are you, Tanya? She didn't play what I said after that. I said, I love Asian people. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Or whatever. I don't remember the exact words. She didn't play that part. She didn't play that part. In Retro, what I will say, when Amy does the same thing to you, don't come running. I forgive everybody. But like I've said many times the last couple months, I need to be smarter with boundaries. And all these people will, it would be a stupid human choice and decision to let somebody back in that has done such terrible things to you and taken your trust and just fucking thrown it out the window, like, and gone against it. And it's a shame. Retro just posted another about you being racist seconds ago. I don't give a damn. Did she see that her friend Amy's racist against bleep heads? I posted that a couple days ago and deleted it because I can. That's not an insult or racist. It's a description. Yeah, I don't give a shit what they think, but at least play it in the context, you know. But here's the link. Retro, why don't you take the link, honey? Why don't you take the link? Exactly, Morky Mom. You can forgive, move on, and do what's best for you. I know you like to forgive people, but you just can't take them back. No, and especially Amy. Like I can completely forget and just forgive and have peace, but never again. Are you kidding me? I have opened up to her. I even told Nikki this. I'm like, I can't believe that, like, after all the stuff she put out and the digging and the real life shit she did to me when we fought in the past, that I actually trusted her again. Because we'd be on group calls and I would open up about real personal stuff in my life or just to Amy herself. How dumb could I be? Because here it is, all coming out again. Jesus. And she will, because that's how Amy does it. Yeah. Oh God. Hold on. Let me make sure this is her. We have Retro backstage. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my penis? Where's my penis? Oh, is that it? No, that's not my penis. Is that my penis? Where? I can't find my penis. Oh, there it is. Hello? Hello?
Suck a bag, you motherfucking cocks. I'm sorry.
Not Retro. Sorry.
I couldn't do an impression. I'm not good at impressions.
Oh, I'm not really.
Hi, everyone.
Likens thing.
Yeah, he's really good at it. I can't do it. Yeah. Hey, everyone. Back at you. Sorry, I'm acting like this is my panel. But it's not. I had to do it, though. I saw her name.
Here. It is your panel. Look.
That's right.
Yeah.
So let the fighting begin.
But how many times have I said, like, okay, like if she doesn't,
I don't feel comfortable. Switch us back. I don't want to be the star of the show.
You're like, that is a bad look.
It don't look right. Yeah, it's out of place.
Yeah. But how many times have I said, like, okay, if she doesn't and you don't, but then she does, and it's like, and it's not just stuff you could ignore, it's like serious stuff.
Well, at this point, I don't even know what to say, because I feel it's like every time we say something, she manipulates the fuck out of it and turns it into something it's not. I mean, I have to address something. Did you see her community post?
Which one?
Hold on. Where's my... I'll probably address this as well on mine, but and I'm probably going to be a little more vocal about it. But hold on a second. Where is she? Okay, I'm gonna go there.
What's your favorite Ashley Simpson song, Nikki?
Pieces of Me, and the other one with her and her sister, because it reminds me of my daughters when it came out. It totally reminded me of my girls. Okay, so
reminds me of me and my brother.
Yeah, and actually, at the time that song came out, my two oldest daughters had the same description. My younger one, the rebel, had jet black hair, and then my older one, the little princess, was blonde. And I know it's not a great song, but anyways.
Yes, it is.
So no, I meant for me to say, you know, that it reminds me. Anyways,
dare you?
So she says that that we all know about this order. Okay, we only know that she told us that. But I will say this: I've never seen it, and if she wants to, she can easily prove that I'm lying if she goes into our chat and shows where she sent it to me. I've never seen it.
No, I think I've seen what she's shown, but that was just the application.
Because yeah, I've never.
She said, I was even on the phone with them after court. It's like, yeah, but you could lie to anybody on the phone.
So I would like to say also, And she says, anyone who thinks that was, she goes, these past few nights I will never forget and I will never forgive you. Anyone who thinks that was okay, you have major problems. And then she goes on to talk about how this is affecting her husband. Was she ever once concerned about what she did and what she posted, how that affected Michael, who happens to have the same health issues as her husband? No, she didn't
No.
give a fuck about Michael. She didn't give a fuck about me when she went on her tour calling me a liar and saying that I was lying about what happened to me. She didn't care about Amber's child when she ran around saying all the filthy things she said about Amber. She's never cared about anyone else, but now all of a sudden this is affecting her husband? What about us? What about the shit she's done to everybody else?
Yeah.
And what was the other thing? The advice, no, I'll get to that. And then she says, how people gave her evidence about this attack on the business. I'm pretty certain I don't believe any court is really going to accept any kind of evidence from YouTube when you could easily present evidence from the attorney general's office and Federal Trade Commission. Is that not better than YouTube proof? Whatever. She's calling us scum and all these names. Okay, how I don't understand her. How she can call us these names, but look what she has done to us. She literally forced our hand here. I tried everything I could not to, and you weren't even paying attention to YouTube. You were working on your movie. Nobody was bothering her. She was in the spotlight. She was on a tour. She was running around getting as many people as she possibly could to call us all, well, not you guys, me at the time, but she has attacked you guys in the past. And she's gotten really vicious and she is very conniving. She's evil. She has no limits. There's nothing she will not do. But God forbid we have a fucking panel. That's all we did was talk on that panel. There were no threats. We didn't expose any. In fact, the worst part of that panel was her own post. You don't get to fucking say what she said about me. You don't get to run around and tell people that I'm lying about that. You don't get to do that to me and then expect that. And even though I did try not to respond, how dare you fucking say anything? How dare she expect any sympathy? I'm sorry. And then she's talking about her husband. I'm sorry, but what? Maybe I just imagined that your husband, Robbie, also has very serious life-threatening health issues. What about how this could be affecting him? What about
Right.
April? Or why do I keep saying April?
My
What about
husband doesn't
Amber's
even know
child?
this is going on because he does a lot of stuff on his TikTok and he doesn't like the drama, so he doesn't even know this is going on. I don't think he even watches anymore, really. I mean, sometimes, but
Well, she's
not
saying
really.
her husband's getting text messages, Facebook messages, lying about him. The only person who has lied about her husband is her. And I mean, if she wants to talk about that, then she's more than welcome to come to I'll even go live early. Well, she's 3 hours behind. She can come up on my panel and bring her husband with her, and we'll talk about what she's told everybody about him or told me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the kind of fucking posts that she should stop herself from putting up. Because these are the kinds of posts that are going to piss people off. And by the way, she wants sympathy. She's horrified and disgusted by this panel that we had. Has she seen her fucking community wall? Take a gander at that, Amy.
Right. And and she goes over to Manderlin and Hooker. And like I said, like I'll leave my responses up for a day and then take it down just because, they're report happy and what they're doing can get their channels deleted. But like Manderlin and Hooker will take any opportunity they can to talk about me. They talk about me even when it's not a topic or issue.
Like when I
The
was on
final
Amber's panel?
Yeah, exactly. The
Mm-hmm.
final thing I'm going to say to them, and like I just deleted the video of Hooker, is you can continue with your antics and pulling up anything on me. I don't care. That's not going to bring your kids to you, Amanda. You need to be a mother and step up and do that yourself. No matter how much you try to paint me in a bad light, it's not going to make you a better human or mother, because from my point of view, you're none of those things. And I think that's hurting you deep down inside. And maybe you made a mistake by moving in with somebody who's nothing but drama and misery. So you can continue in your misery, but I'm just going to continue, everything that you have put out that's personal, I've worked through, whether it's recent or old. And that's part of being human. So I encourage you to work through your troubles that you have not worked through yet, and you'll feel better. So don't worry about mine, because I'm good. So regardless of what you put out, doesn't matter, because I'm still standing, still breathing into my whistle, passing out, but I got back up and continued the live stream.
I just don't understand why, when people do these things, how do they expect that you're going to respond? I mean, they'll have these panels and then they celebrate. And they're all like, we got, him or her or whatever. And they think that, they're running around like as if they're just so proud of themselves. And I wonder, when you get on a panel or when you run around behind the scenes and start telling people the things that they're saying, how do they expect the person to respond?
We're supposed to cry and stay silent.
Okay.
So they could get what they wanted, because that is their intention. Should we cry? Should we just pretend like it hurts and like just maybe they'll stop?
No, I did that, and Manderlin made a video laughing at me.
Oh yeah, Manderlin likes to laugh about SA and stuff. The same thing that she says people do.
So does Mel Mel. Mel also made a video doing the same thing.
Not Mel Hawks, guys. Mel Mel.
No.
And not Mel Mel from Australia, the other one that nobody cares about. Hate to see people that were good friends bring out all of this dirt on one another. I agree, Janie. And it's not right of me to do in return. That's why I'm saying, like, what's the end game? Because I told Amy this right before she blew up on me. I said, it's not worth it. Look what happened between you and I. People, we were going back and forth sharing personal information, and that's going to happen again. And it fucking did. So I'm going to stop on my end. And if they continue at this point, stay mad. It's only going to hurt yourself in the long run. Just stay there. But you have a choice just to stop, realize that there are friendships that are no longer. You can be hurt about it. We can all be hurt or mad, and then calm down and get over it.
Or we could just take Amy's advice from her community post.
What's
Did you
that?
see that? She said when she made her post, she posted a picture of Taylor Swift and it had a quote on it. And the quote says, you don't have to forgive and you don't have to forget to move on. You can move on without any of those things happening. You just become indifferent and then you move on. That's what I would have liked to have happened, but it didn't.
Okay, hold on a minute, though. People have said this about Taylor Swift, and what do they call it? Encouraging or supporting Kamala Harris. Taylor Swift, all of her music, because, she writes her own music from personal choices in her life, have all been about bad fucking decisions, because she can't find the right man. So just because she's happy with this new guy doesn't mean she's not going to fucking... Maybe that's why Amy likes her so much. Because she turns around, Taylor Swift, her boyfriends trust her and love her. And then when they break up, she spills all the fucking beans in a fucking song writing about their personal shit. So Taylor Swift is not one that could be trusted, in my opinion.
Not for picking the right person.
No. Or trustworthy. Shit, she even makes money off of that shit. Writing about all her past relationships.
I wonder if I could make money writing about all my past friendships.
Write a book. It could be a whole series.
Truly. Oh, actually, no, I don't. No, she's number 3 in all the years that I've been on here. And the first one doesn't
count. Alive, Gladys. She almost crashed when I fell. She's leaving the market. Nobody should be like, hey, I love me some Taylor Swift pop music. I don't like her
Yeah.
last couple albums. I think they're boring and drab and just complaining, blah.
Oh, I love the last one.
I don't. It's just so repetitive. Um, I do like Taylor Swift music, but I mean, I'm not a Swiftie.
I think there's
Uh,
a cutoff limit of for age, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I get it. I mean, Doja Cat is my favorite, and Sarah Bareilles and Emily King. But like, I love her, but I don't have like group chats going on, fan clubs. I get it, but look where fan clubs got Selena, bitches. Okay,
Well, I'm
these
a
people
Black
fucking get
Sabbath
obsessed.
Swiftie, AC/DC. I mean, I'm into that, but I wouldn't.
Dedicate your whole life
No,
in
no.
friendships.
There's too
Yeah.
much to choose from.
I only
There's too
like three of
many.
her songs. I'm a pop. I'm a mainstream pop guy, you know. So I love all the new. I love all the old, the classics. I love some Madonna, you know, epic, iconic songs, but I'm not really a Madonna fan. I love like early 2000s pop, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all that shit.
I I actually, for me, I've always been the kind of like I've always been the kind of person where it's not the singer or the band or whatever that I like, although I do like a lot of them. It's the song. Like if I like a song, I like a song. Like I just go by the song. And if I happen
Yeah,
to like most of a band's songs, then that's that. But I mean, I like anything from Frank Sinatra's songs to Billie Holiday, like just all of the just different, you know what I mean, genres and
me too.
decades. It doesn't matter to me. I just if I like a song, I like a song. I couldn't even. I don't think I could narrow it down at this point. Yeah, it's rock. I would say for sure.
Did you guys see when the man bought her guitar for $4,000 to charity and then he smashed it? Who
What?
did that? Bought her guitar. Oh, he bought Taylor Swift's guitar for $4,000 that went to charity, that like Taylor Swift was donating to, I guess. And then he smashed it. That's dedication too, as a hater. I know. I do assume that Chicken Lady is a country fan. She's 80s hair bands. I know that's very close-minded of me. I'm sorry, Chicken Lady. I love you.
I don't know. I think if she's raising chickens, she's probably going to be like a metalhead badass.
Well,
I mean,
duh. One of the chickens is safe squawky. Hey, do you have a darling chickie? That'd be a perfect name for darling Nikki chicken. Darling chickie.
yeah,
Ooh, I'm good.
that
How
is
about that
actually
name,
good.
Chicken Lady?
Darling. Cute name for anything.
Yeah. Or see, I
Elijah,
like what's her
can you
name?
shut that big door because she's
Ch-
meowing like a dog?
Chappelle Roan. And she's a bitch, though. I mean, she told that one photographer to shut the fuck up, which should have. But I could see her now becoming
Sweet
like
little
this
Mac.
Gaga activist because she's already all. She's just going to be one of those political pop stars. So I'm not investing my time into Chappelle Roan or whatever. But I do like a few of her songs. She's not great, but
But
you know,
I just have to say that I fucking adore Fleetwood Mac.
yeah. I mean, I guess the only song I really care or know about is the "I've Been Afraid of Changes," but I don't cut me. But I think the Dixie Chicks sing it way better, and that's how I know that song is from the Dixie Chicks.
I like them too.
Oh, I love Wide Open Spaces. I love the Dixie Chicks. They're fantastic.
My favorite song from them is um
The George Bush song.
no, it's the oh my god. Why can't I remember? You know why I can't remember right
What's
now?
that
Because there's
that
like 10
story what about?
fucking guys in their 20s outside my house working on all their fucking cars in my goddamn driveway. Um,
I think I know which one it is. Isn't it the
it's
one
the
she wrote for George Bush?
I think no, it's the one that I believe she wrote it for all the people that hated on her after what she said.
Ready to Make
Not
Nice.
ready to make nice. Yeah, that's literally my life
Yeah.
to everybody that I hate. All
You're
of
about
them.
to look away unless you return to the drama. Okay. I thought you were going to lecture me on peace. Because and you know what though? I mean, and I always know when people warn me about people, I do always say, I know your experience, but you know, I like to make my own experience with people. And at 42, I think just because, you know, life gets busy and stuff, I think I would save. Oh, you wanted to come up. I thought you were going to do it in the chat. Like, and hold on, I'll give you a link. I think I do need to be, just to save time and not to be mean to people or closed-minded, but maybe not give people a chance when I see them doing shady shit. Now, if I'm already their friend, I'm not going to choose a side. But just like with Amy, I did see some pretty terrible shady shit she was doing and then lying, and tried to kindly like tell her, you know, maybe this is where part of the problem is. You're seeing it wrong, or I didn't even say she was lying. So, and then of course, like, she's complaining her husband getting dragged into it. Well, that's because you dragged mine into it. I always say, if you do something to me, I'm going to do it back, but I try not to, and it is going to make the situation worse if I continue to. So just fucking fight with yourself.
I like Dreams by Fleetwood Mac, sort of.
I don't know. I don't think I know that song.
And what's Gypsies? I like that. It's hard though, because I like all their songs.
I like Dreams by the Cranberries. Isn't that all my life is changing every day in every possible way?
Songbird.
I love the Cranberries. Hey, do you think they'll replace their lead singer like Linkin Park did? Avril Lavigne would be a good lead singer for the Cranberries.
I always find it really. I think that when people do that, or when bands do that, it just changes the whole band. It's weird. I don't.
I actually like. Hold on, let me make sure that's Lycan too, because the camera. I like the new lead singer of Linkin Park. I know a lot of people are upset about that, but I like her. Hey, Siren.
Hi.
Lycan, is that you?
Yep, it's me.
Lycan.
What's up?
Well, now that you're on panel,
My IQ.
I'm kind of erect, so I'm up. I'm up now. I'm awake.
Very good. So you wanna learn about peace? Peas?
Yes.
You wanna have peas with people? Okay. So here's what you do. It's actually very simple. Okay. When they do something, you don't do something back.
Right.
Because they're never going to like shut up before you. So you just have to like let them kind of peter out on their own and then just not respond. And that's it.
Yeah.
And eventually they'll probably stop and move on. You know, or they may, you know, keep mentioning you here or there, but you just can't ever respond back, and that's how you get peace. Because the peace is not necessarily between you guys; it's for yourself, right?
Yep.
Like, for example, if you just don't want to, let's say you were fighting with Amy for like months, right? And you just decided you don't want to fight with her anymore. Well, you just make the decision unilaterally on your own that you're not going to fight with her anymore. Period. You're not going to talk about her. You're not going to respond to her, and then just leave it at that.
I've done that. I did that over 5 years
ago.
ago.
That's unfortunately the only way you can really go about. I mean, there are instances where you can make mutual peace, but in a situation like this, I mean, you're going to probably be the one who has to stop responding before her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally understand. That's why I said, you know, like as I was speaking, I took down the video of Hooker and everything, because it does when you do it back. And that's why I always say that's something I work on, because the situation does get worse. And, you know, like I was saying, Amy and I were talking, I was like, this is going to get worse. And then it did.
Mm-hmm.
When she, like, for an example of what Lycan just said, when Amy started getting mad just because I said, you know, that's not true, you know, so if you could just look into it further. When she started going after my personal life again, I should have just let her. and then not did anything back, and just let her, because now that I do it back, people don't see her for what she's actually doing.
They also don't know
see
where it started.
Exactly.
Because they can
So
just see what you did and be like, oh, what an asshole he is for doing that, you know? And therefore the lines become blurred over like who started it, who's innocent. Because now you're both guilty, right? Now you both did the same shit. So it doesn't matter who started it.
It doesn't,
Exactly.
honestly, it doesn't even matter even in that scenario, because people that listen to this, very rarely do they actually go beyond that and actually try to find out, is this true? Like, did this happen? They usually just sit there and listen to it and they take it in and that's it. Because if anybody, honestly, like, she's been saying that I was dragging her since day one. We know that's not true. We also know that nobody cared to take the time to look into it. And not that who cares? I don't care at this point. But you are right, though. I mean, and I've said this before, but that quote, we can't control, what is it? We can't control the actions of
You
other
can
people.
control what other people do. You can only control yourself and your own actions.
Yeah, we can control our reactions to it. And,
Right.
I think that's a good piece of advice. Unfortunately, I
Yeah.
don't always follow it, but
No, I don't. I don't either. I don't think anybody really does, especially on YouTube. As for what Rachel said in the chat, it is hard. You're right, and I know that more than a lot of people on here, how hard it is to ignore people who keep going at you. I mean, someone literally went at me earlier in the week. Pretty hard actually, and I did not respond at all. I gave zero response.
well,
And
Amy and
that's unfortunately just what you have to decide to do for yourself, you know?
I'll say this. I'm I'm very good at just letting shit slide. I'm very good at doing that. A lot of shit that doesn't bother me, but unfortunately, Amy and Tiffany chose a subject that it was very difficult to not say anything about. But I don't. Yeah, I think they wanted that response, because sometimes, often, that's what they want. They enjoy.
All these people want a response, they want attention, and they know that the only way to get it is to provoke one of y'all
Yeah.
because they know that you'll give them a response.
Yep.
And let's be honest here, like you guys like the drama, right? You like talking about it, you like clapping back.
No, I
So
don't
you're
like drama
kind of
that I'm involved in.
okay. I'm just
I
saying,
like
like
other
a lot of y'all, like Nikki, you go live all the time,
Yeah.
so it's easy for you to just kind of go live and respond to people.
Hmm.
Um, and Robbie will go live talking about shit all the time, and it's just kind of they know they can get a response out of you guys. So you have to just kind of take control because they're basically in control of you. Then if they're mining for responses from you and you give it to them every time, they're controlling you.
Well,
You have to take your power back. I know that sounds cliche, but you got to take control back of your own reactions and not give them anything.
yeah. Well, like I said, I did do that for well over 2 weeks, and I guess it doesn't matter, because ultimately I did respond, but I yeah. I mean, that's all I
Yeah.
got.
And here's the funny thing that happens. Once you stop responding, they'll move on to someone else, right? And
Yes.
then you won't even know what's going on. If as long as you kind of stay out of it and you kind of do your own thing for a bit, you're not
Hmm.
even going to know what the hell's going on, who's talking about what, where it started, what it's really all about, because you're not that clued in. And at
Yeah.
that point, you've basically escaped.
Yeah.
But you have to really decide if that's what you want, you know? Like, do you want to be left alone or do you want to engage?
Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a good example of what like both of you are talking about, is because if we choose, and I think at this point we know, we've been in the game long enough to know, okay, so if I respond, even if I'm nice or do the same shit back,
Mm-hmm.
it is going to throw more wood and build that fire even worse. But if you
Yep.
don't touch a fire for like a campfire for a long time, it goes out.
Yeah, pretty
I mean,
much.
campfire doesn't bait, so I mean, hopefully it would. But you know,
Hmm.
I did not.
What, Nikki?
Oh, I thought you cut out. No, never
Fuck
mind.
did you just say?
Fuck you. You're
And
on
it
my
is
list.
hard because when people bait with very personal topics, I think we also know on here too that not everybody is to be believed. Some people are not credible at all. So if somebody who never shows facts and is known to be a liar, if they're putting out all this information, whether it's screenshots or just saying it with their mouth, I mean, even us saying things back to them, they're just going to come up with another lie, anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll just say something else. They'll come up with something else as a reason to go at you. It's
Mhm.
not going to end, you know. So you just have to kind of decide for yourself when you want to be done with it, you know. Because I've wanted to stop going back and forth with several people on the platform for a long time, and I kept wondering when they were going to stop. And then I realized they're not going to stop, you know, especially if I keep responding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, I think as a very impatient person and a stubborn person myself, I expect people, like it's just a, a expectation that is not possible and not you know, it's just not going to happen right away. I expect
Mhm.
them to stop right away just like I do.
Right,
And
and they won't. They
yeah.
won't. Like me, I'm very much like a tit for tat kind of person. Like you do something, I do something. You do something, I do something. And then if I stop doing something, I expect the other person to also stop, but that they won't. They won't also stop. They'll keep going.
Yeah. And it will be, I mean, in my experience, well, I guess I can't say that with what Lycan's saying because I have responded in years. So I guess I'll say Nikki's experience with like Space Monster, for example. Nikki literally did not stream for years just because she would see all these videos come out about her and not even be responding back or saying anything to the woman, and it would still go on for years. So at that point, I think we just need to consider the source and like Nikki did, and just like not respond for that long and just keep it that way.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. I also want to
people that
say for people who put out your private stuff, there are ways to get that stuff taken down with like privacy strikes and stuff. So it's not like you're totally powerless.
yeah, and I mean, I kind of like that they keep it up because it shows who they are. But then I do it back because I'm a tit for tat as well, and I mean that's why I'll put it up then take it down. But I just need to not, because then it just pushes them further and further, and then when they run out of stuff to put out, then they just start making stuff up, and it's just and Manda and Hooker are always going to insert themselves when it comes to hating other people. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
They have a
even
they
if
have a major hate boner for you, and I think they even went at me a few weeks ago, and I just didn't respond. They're not worth my time,
mm-hmm.
you know.
Well, I
either way,
mean,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry, Siren. We've been
Oh.
chatting the whole time.
I know. I mean, I'm just sitting here. I mean, if they do something, I mean, like a certain someone has, if you attack me with something involving my sexuality, of course I'm going to report you. I mean, that's just how it is. Everyone knows I'm going to do it, and I've done it and done it and done it. That's just how it's going to work. But most things, because I I work surprisingly to all these people. I work. I don't have time to watch all these streams, but I guess I try to gauge it like if it's something that truly like I don't know violates something really personal. That's the stuff I feel like I have to respond to. But everything else, I just kind of like uh,
You don't
let
have
it.
to respond to
Let it
any of
go.
it, Byron. You
Oh,
don't
I
have
know
to
I don't
respond at
have
all.
to, but I know I don't
Siren, if
have
they put out
to.
something personal, you can totally just ignore it. You're not beholden to respond to they're trying to drag out your personal life. You don't owe them anything.
I respond sometimes.
It's
Like
hard
Siren
too.
was saying, it's if sometimes someone will say some fucking shit. I don't give a shit, and then that, yes, I will. Yes, I fucking absolutely will. Fucking remove my fucking whatever integrity or whatever. I'll put that aside for a minute. Yeah, and I'll say some shit. Sometimes you know what? In my opinion, sometimes yeah, they deserve it. So I'm petty. I don't care. Everybody knows I'm petty as fuck, and I'll say some shit.
Right. So and
I
so
understand.
you are.
But wait, no, wait. I also recognize that when I do that,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to come back on me. So I'm not going
Right.
in thinking I'm just going to say something, and I'm not going to bitch and whine and play victim. No, I know
Yeah,
I know what that entails.
that's good then. Just know which you want to be. Do you want to be,
Yeah.
a fellow combatant, or do you want to be left
Yes.
alone? And just make that decision.
Yeah. Exactly. Sometimes I do want to be a fellow combatant.
It is really hard. I mean, especially when you see it could affect, other people outside. But like I was saying earlier, like Michael doesn't know who I'm fighting with right now. Neither does Butthead. They don't watch. I don't talk to him about it. So I could be just like them because there's shit people are putting out and saying about them, and they have no idea. So it could be the same if I just don't click on these people's things, whether I'm tagged in it or not, or even check up on their channels and just not know about it. Who cares? Because when I do click on it, that's when I do care, because now I've seen it and I can't unsee it or unfeel it or anything. And that alone is an addiction in itself, because I've said I become addicted to checking, okay, what are people saying today? And if I don't do that to myself, then really it's just words that are out there, whether it's in screenshots or not. And that is something that's very hard to do, to quit.
Yeah, especially if you're kind of, hooked on giving responses. It can feel good to respond and even like get angry and roast people and stuff.
Yeah.
So you
It
can
is
get
scary.
addicted. You can get addicted to that back and forth.
Yeah, and that's why, like, for I did good for a few weeks, just because being busy and then doing stuff like outside of YouTube, like we've been doing with the movie stuff. That is an addiction, and it's a positive one, and I've even said that on my
You should
channel.
just stick to that. Just stick to your creative, positive pursuits and just kind of ignore this other shit. Because
Yeah,
it's just a distraction and it's pointless. It's not going to help anything. It's just a distraction. It can
yes,
only hurt you, dude. Like, I've seen the shit that's being put out. None of that shit should be put out there.
exactly.
But by either of you, honestly. Like, it's just kind of
Who?
I agree.
gross, you know?
By who? Who's either of you? Me?
Well, I've seen
No, like what
stuff
I've been
that,
doing back.
yeah, I've seen what Robbie posted. I've seen what Amy posted. None of you should be posting any of that crap.
Well, I didn't post because I don't recall. I don't post shit like
So just so
that.
everyone knows, I'm not like, firmly on Robbie's side about this. They both did shitty things to each other.
Yeah,
You know?
But I
I agree.
think in some cases, like there's obviously like people get into fights on YouTube with other creators who they may or may not know, or they may not like or know very well, whatever. And then there's this kind of bullshit where you've actually had a whole long friendship with this person, and this is a situation where I hate the fact that it has come to this. I really do, because I tried to avoid this. I did try to avoid this, and I did everything I possibly could. Uh, and then I don't know. I guess I just snapped and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I don't think any lower of myself. I don't. And I'll fucking do it again if she continues. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me at this point. I really don't give a fuck.
I
If
will
she's going to
say,
continue, I'm going to say I'm going to continue. I don't
I
care.
will, I will say, Nikki, if you're getting to the point where you're actually snapping like mentally from this stuff, you should
No,
probably
not
like,
snap.
you
No,
should
no,
probably
no,
just
no, no,
log off.
no. Oh my god.
What?
What are you
Well,
talking about?
You said
no,
you snapped, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're snapping because of YouTube?
Well, hold on.
No,
What
no,
I'll
I
add
said
to that.
her bullshit. I mean, like in the sense of like just what I mean is being like this is confined to YouTube, not my mental state.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
So your
Christ.
mental state is fine.
Yeah,
Well, there
Well,
are,
sorry.
like, I
Snaps
think,
my real
how did you
life.
snap then? What do you mean by snapped?
Well, I meant snap as opposed to I just finally stopped staying quiet about it and
I see.
responded, like in that sense, not like
More like you clapped back.
yeah.
You
I
decided to
don't yeah.
clap back.
I said
All right.
snapping meaning like okay, that may probably a poor choice of words, but not no. Mentally, I'm
Okay. I was just saying,
I'm
because people do snap on here mentally. They have breakdowns and stuff, and I mean,
well,
oh
that's their
no,
intention.
yeah,
That is
no.
their intention. They
I know
want
what you're
that
saying. Okay. Yeah,
because,
I probably shouldn't have used that word. But what I meant to say was that I was being, I was fine with just ignoring it and she was letting her say whatever the hell she wanted to say and both of them, whatever. And then it really did. It got, I don't even remember what it was, but it was some bullshit that she said or I saw. And I just said, fuck that. Enough's enough. Now I'm going to say some shit. And that's what I meant by snap. Not
well,
actually have a mental break or anything like that. No.
gotcha. All right.
YouTube doesn't affect me in my real life. It doesn't affect my emotions. It doesn't affect my mental or emotional state. I'm good.
well, like I was saying though, some things are very hard. It does when you bring up something as serious as, and I know details on, what happened with Nikki as a child into her adulthood, and it's terrible. And so that is really hard not to get hurt even or feel emotional about or even snap. I mean, that could cause someone to go mental, bringing back trauma or whatever. And I think that was the purpose of them doing that. And that's a piece of bait
Absolutely.
that is so hard not to bite into
I
because of
wasn't.
just of the seriousness.
I didn't have any emotional reaction to like what they were like the fact that they were using that as disgusting as that was, and that they were saying all the things that they were saying. I was my reaction, and I'm not talking about when I got upset. That was a separate thing. That was me thinking about what happened to me. But anyways, on here, the reason that I got upset is because I was just so disgusted at their intentions, like what it was they wanted to see happen and why they would use that situation. Like it just, I was sickened by that. And especially from someone who I had been friends with for so long to go that low, like that from that angle is what sickened me and it did anger me because I thought I knew what they were trying to do. I knew what they were hoping the result would be. They were trying to break me. They were trying to cause some sort of, trigger me somehow. I know I mean, I know that's why they were doing what they were doing. And that's what angered me because I am emotionally and mentally, I am a strong person. These things, like, they could never succeed in that. But the thought of them doing that, what if they did it to someone else? And not just with that subject, but any sensitive subject, any traumatic experience, someone, for someone to use anything like that against someone else, it's sickening to me. And that's what angered me, is what they were hoping for, what their intentions were with that. That's, definitely one of the things that really angered me because I thought to myself, like, what the why would you do, like, fuck you? I don't know how else to put it. And I wasn't going to stand down for that. I wanted to make sure they understood, nothing you guys say about my situation, I don't give a shit what it is. You will not get the reaction or the response that you're hoping for, because that's just absolutely, um it just makes me sick to think of what they were hoping for. And so, yeah, it angered me to see that, they were running around talking about, you're lying, this and that. I don't give a why would I care if they think I'm lying? They weren't around 30 years ago. They don't know the situation. They don't. So I don't care what they say. If they believe me or if they don't believe me, look at the trash we're looking at. Look who's saying it. I don't care. But it was the malicious intent. And if
Mm-hmm.
that is cruel. The cruelty of it. That's the word I was looking for. The cruelty of what they were trying to do angered me.
Well,
Because
here's the irony, Nikki. I'm sorry to interrupt, but here's the great irony of them going at you over that whole thing is that that whole side's entire ideology basically revolves around believing any and all victims, right? Whatever
yeah,
story they give, whatever thing they say happened to them, you must believe them. You have to believe them. You can't question it. You can't be skeptical of it. You have to respect them. You have to hold them up to this high pedestal where they deserve ultimate respect. They get a crown, they
yeah,
get a
don't
cape, they get a
challenge them at
scepter,
all.
they get the whole 9 yards, right?
Yeah.
You have to respect it. So when they went at you for that, I was like, y'all are fucking fake, because you're questioning Nikki's, quote unquote victimhood or whatever. But
Mhm.
we're not allowed to question y'all's shit when you say you got art or essayed or whatever, right? They all gave me so much shit when I said what I said to Lori like 2 years back. Lori life stories or whatever. I
Yeah.
basically, was skeptical of her victimhood that she was bringing up to me about her R past or whatever, her situation or something like that. And people, they never stopped giving me shit for that, right? But with you, they can completely question and dissect and like trash the fuck out of you for that whole thing. And it's like, wow, you guys have no actual scruples or morals about like
Well,
anything that you say.
here's the thing though. Amy knows me. And she knows, but she fucking knows better than to come at me with some shit like that. She would never do that on her own. That's why she went to Tiffany. Amy can't do things on her own. She ran to Tiffany because Tiffany and I already had this back and forth going on. So she knew that Tiffany would have no shame in saying what she said. Amy knew that. Amy is very calculating, okay? That's why she did that. And that's why she ran to Tiffany. Amy would never have the goddamn balls to say that shit to me. And Amy also knows that she just knows better. Okay, she
Hmm.
knows that nothing that she has to say about that situation is going to work for me. But she needed backup. She needed her, a bodyguard. She needed someone to do her bidding. And that's why she went to Tiffany. She can't stand Tiffany. She
The
despises
thing
her.
the thing I don't understand is why people let themselves be used. I mean, maybe that is their happiness when they're used for someone else's agenda. I don't know what they get out of
Yeah.
it, but I mean, to me, Amy is someone who's completely untrustworthy. She has turned on literally every friend she's ever had out here. So why anyone would take her seriously or trust her is just beyond me. I mean, unless they have like a greater agenda at play, which, if that's the case, then rock on,
Amy, unless you're gonna come in here as yourself, Amy, I'm gonna block that account of yours. Okay, Ode to Drama.
Wait,
Let's see.
what?
What did your
What does
comment
that
say?
say?
We were on the
Let me
account of
finish.
like Jamie trying to show both sides. Nikki just put it all out. Or stuff it.
Wait, what? Okay, Amy's not intelligent enough to write that.
They
That's not
started
her.
their account today.
That's
I
not
don't
her.
think
Amy
that
doesn't know
I
the
don't
word
think that's
diatribe.
Amy. Yeah, I don't think
Well,
that's Amy either, honestly.
That looks like it
whoever
might be
you are, come in
Tiffany,
under
but not
yourself.
not not Amy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly, Lil Kamayos. A person's story is theirs and no one else's, but they don't follow those rules for everybody, right? Only certain people get to be treated with that ultimate respect, right?
Rules for thee, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what this is. And I still can't make sense of that comment, but okay. Um yeah, so that's what she does, and I mean that's whatever. I mean, clearly Tiffany doesn't know me, because if she did, she never would have even tried that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if she feels like she needs to continue on, that's on her. I can't control what she says or does. But what I will say is, she's not ever going to get any sort of emotional or reaction that she's hoping for. It's not going to happen.
Well, and
But
I like that. I like that Lycan came up and said that, because that kind of was where I was going, but you know how I word stuff. I'm all over the place, but that is a great idea. That is what should happen. And by not talking about or to them or anything, and just be already accept before I do it myself that they're going to continue what they're already doing. And I have to just let it be, because the more I go back, it's like the worse what they're doing is going to be. So just let it be at the rate it is now and let them continue. And then just,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
because
hard.
think
I'm glad
about it
you
like
mentioned-
this. Think about it like this, Robbie. Who, like, what would they be doing if they weren't fighting with you?
Fighting with someone else.
Exactly.
I find it interesting though, because I actually didn't know that about Tiffany and how she felt about believing women, and how dare you not. I didn't know that she was firm in that belief, or claimed to be anyways, considering. So that was
Well,
interesting that you
the
said
way that
that.
they all spoke about the situation earlier in the year, that we can't dare question, how someone was abused, and needs like a PFA or whatever.
Mhm.
Considering all that, it does kind of speak to like this overall like moral platitude where it's like you don't question victims of abuse,
All right, love
right?
you.
So yeah, that should transfer to you, should it not? But apparently not, because I guess the person is not on YouTube, so now we can question, whatever. Also, you're not YouTube royalty, Nikki, so we get to question you about your past.
Okay, she doesn't, obviously she is out of the loop, because I fucking am royalty. In case you didn't know, Tiffany. I know.
Maybe
I
if you
mean, I
had
don't know
like
if
if you
you
had
can.
a few hundred, chatters in your chat, we might not question you.
No,
'Cause
no,
the more
no. That's
people
not how.
like you, the more abused you are.
No,
That's how the logic
no.
is.
I'm very selective. No, no. I like to. I'm very selective. That's what that is. Okay. Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
I have a bouncer. Okay, I have a bouncer at the door, and we just only let some people in. There's a whole
Well,
lineup.
and I have noticed that you have, like, what you've said coming up here. I've noticed you have been doing that. Like, you have been covering things, and with the cartoon you have coming up, which I'm excited for.
Mhm.
Cartoons always, that kind of stuff, and I've seen it. That's why, like, if you would have came up here and said that and still be doing it, I'd be like, oh, Lycan, come on. But
Right.
you have stopped the back and forth. I've seen it, and
Yeah, and
it
you have
sounds like,
other things that you're doing as well. Like you don't
yeah,
have to engage in all this crap.
right. And really, it sucks, because I truly wasn't with the whole Nikki and Amy situation. I mean, privately, of course, still talking to Amy and Nikki at the time, and my responses were always like, "This needs to stop. Like, you guys need to talk. Like, this needs to be squashed." The whole time, and
Not
not
to
even
me.
watching it. I would tune out, or if I was going to bed listening to Nikki, I'd just listen and not chat. But I stayed out of it, and I couldn't stay quiet anymore, just simply because I did see inaccuracies that I politely tried to tell Amy, like, maybe fix this, because this is incorrect. And I don't regret saying that, because it is what it is, the facts. And then I got thrown into it. But
I
I
wasn't.
didn't do that on YouTube. I did it texting her. So it
I
just
wasn't texting you
sucks.
the bullshit though. I can
No.
see that much. I was not. I was not messaging you updates and saying, "Oh my god, no, I didn't." I was respecting the fact that you were not involved. You were working on your movie, and we were talking about 800 other things. I just want to
Yeah.
make that clear to everybody.
Yeah, and you weren't. And I loved Amy, but like, she does get very aggressive if you choose to just be like, okay, well, I do love both of you and hope you work it out. No, you don't understand. By supporting that, it's like, please just stop. It is an easy fix, and it's exactly what Lycan said. Just stop and move on to
That's
other
what I'd
things.
like to do.
Yeah.
I would just love it to just be over, but you know.
Yeah. Like with that being said, I took down my other video. I took down, let's see, I'll take down the post. I'm not going to take down the facts, just
A
so they're
few days
there, but
ago,
the
I,
hating
I
stuff and the personal stuff, I could take
a
down.
few days ago, I made it very clear on my live, and I know that she was watching, but I said, I will never speak of you ever again. I will never speak of this situation ever again if you just delete all the lies that are on your, or all, even all the posts about me that you've put on your community tab, and we'll be done. And she chose to say fuck you, and I would have
Yeah.
been done. Like, I don't enjoy this.
Well, I mean, we do know Amy well, or think we do. So, I mean, I think it's worth a try just to like let him go. I mean, I'm not speaking for you, Nikki. I'm talking about myself because you're free to do whatever you want to, and you're going to.
Mhm.
But for myself, like, because for me, it's got out of hand with my responses, and I'm just doing the same shit they're doing, and it's not going to help anything. So I will
No.
stop that for sure.
Nope. It's for me to get in to be in, because when I get involved in like this kind of drama, petty drama that involves like me, I become so trashy. And I know I'm well aware of that.
Well, I
I
mean,
hear my no, but I do hear myself. Shut your
you've always
fucking
been
mouth.
trashy,
You
Nikki.
fuck off. Anyways, but when even as I'm speaking, even as I'm getting angry, or in the moment, I'm still aware. I'm like, there's that voice in my head that I'm just like, you're trash right now. You're just being trashy. You sound like you're being trashy, and you're trashy. I'm aware of that.
No, that's your
My problem
right.
is that my anger sometimes, just puts a chokehold on my self control, and there I am acting crazy, and I don't like it. I don't want to do it, and I'd rather not, but well, I shouldn't say but. I mean, obviously I'm in control of myself, but yeah, it sucks. I hate it. I don't like to do this, especially considering we were friends. And I thought that, at the beginning, I thought it's okay, we'll have this conversation. We'll be able to have a conversation, which obviously, due to other influences, that was not an option. So here we are. And I just it's really embarrassing even now as I'm sitting here knowing that I'm responsible for my own behaviors. It's fucking embarrassing to even be
when
a
I was a
part of
whore, it was
this.
embarrassing too. So I totally
I'm
understand.
not embarrassed about being a whore, okay? I'm fine with that. I promote that.
Well, it's getting dark and I'm filming a night scene. And I also have to I had to rearrange the ending because Amy's been putting stuff out and she's seen stuff. So I'm not going to let her ruin it for people. So I have some stuff to shoot tonight.
Cool.
But does anybody have anything to say in closing? Siren,
Yeah,
would you like to sleep in my bed again?
Yay!
The future is what we make it to be.
Ooh, what's that look like?
The future is nothing except what you make it. I think that's the ending of Terminator 2.
Oh, fuck. I still got to watch Beetlejuice too, but I'm waiting till it comes out at home. I'm not doing all that popcorn shit.
Yeah, it's probably better for a at-home watch.
Do you think it'll be out by like Halloween time?
Yes.
Stream?
Yeah. It will.
Perfect. That'll be perfect timing. I don't think there's any movies I really want to see in theaters except for Wicked, but I think that's like Thanksgiving. I think that'll be really good. And I think Lycan, you should do. Thea and I were talking about. I don't know if you've ever done this before. I think you would be great at it, Lycan. But those movie reaction channels to where they've never watched the movie before, but they're watching it like in real time and commenting, and it's like clips and stuff like that. Thea and I are gonna do that eventually on my other channel. But I think you'd be great at something like that, like getting your reactions from the movie, because you are very critical on movies. So I think your commentary would be great.
Say that.
Yeah, maybe I'll try something like that.
He doesn't watch the movie for the movie. Well, probably, but I think he's more of he'll watch the movie, but he pays attention to all of the things that he knows that we don't. Like
Okay,
those-
hold on. Is that a Jessica? Do you see that, Nikki?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. I'll block them. Siren, do you have anything to add and close it? Sorry, I'm blocking this person.
Yes. Don't forget to show up to my channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, more torture.
Yes, torture. Yay!
I enjoyed a lot of the. I actually ran out of the number 1 hot one sauce because it was so good, and I'm almost out of number 5. The first 5 are really delicious, but fuck, if anybody wants the really hot ones, none of my friends are trying them. But except for Butthead, he tried it one time because I agreed to clean the cat box for a month if he tried the hottest one, and that was fun to watch.
Oh wait, that's an actor,
Who's an actor?
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles. Yeah, he's in what's that show? Supernatural. Supernatural. He's also Soldier Boy in The Boys on Amazon, I believe.
Not really a TV person.
Anyway, I'm Showtime Lycan, and you can catch my shows on my channel on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll see you guys there. Have a great night and a great weekend. Bye, y'all.
Bye, Lycan.
Take care.
Nikki, you have anything in closing? Don't fucking open your mouth at me if that's what you were about to do. Those pauses, I know.
Well, I'd just like to say that now that Lycan's gone, I don't know why he's always trying to pick fights with me, but now he's on my list, so I might have to. Can you imagine? No, I'm kidding.
Oh God!
How dare he call me out like that 800 times? I can't believe. No, I don't. I don't have anything to say. I mean, everybody already knows I have no life, and I'm gonna go live tonight because it's the only thing. Honestly, when I go live at night, because I have horrible insomnia, it just tires me out. I don't know why. I'm just talking, but it really tires me out. So yeah, that's why I do that, and I enjoy it. So
yeah.
Sorry, what is Siren doing tomorrow night at 8 Eastern?
Nikki,
hold on,
Robbie,
I'll get the box.
Robbie and Lokamai and Thea and I are tasting all the sourest stuff that I could find. So,
oh, you mean I get to actually comment in this one? I can't wait.
Yes, you do.
I was so mad the last time, like, this motherfucker blocked me because I wanted to.
I figured out how to undo all the Google blocks that I chose to undo. So
thank you, Dawn and Rachel.
Now the hot stuff is for a different video, so it's just the sour stuff. So,
I hate sour stuff.
Siren.
I can't do sour.
Yeah.
Gizmo got into my box. He almost got into the candy.
Oh.
He chewed this, but
bad kitty.
Look he tore the bag.
Oh my God.
So what are these again? What are those?
Umeboshi plums.
Oh, mushroom, right?
No, plums.
Plums. Okay.
They're Japanese pickled plums.
Yes, Lokomai. Please do that.
World's hottest pepper chocolate.
Yeah,
right?
that's for a different video. So.
Oh, it is?
I love that box.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow's the sour, right?
Yes.
Lokomai, take a picture of all the sour stuff and
please.
put the names of whatever they are on it because I'd love to see it.
Sour lemon drop. Those will probably be good. Let's see.
And the pickles are in the fridge, right?
Yes, we made Kool-Aid pickles. So
super sour topping.
Yes.
Is that for popcorn? Okay.
Let's see. Oh, this looks. Is this the hot or sour?
That's sour. It's from Germany. Acid Skull Drops Extreme. Yes.
Ooh. Are they candy?
Yes, it's candy.
Candy. Oh,
it's almost all candy. Yeah.
This is for the hot stream, I guess. That's the
hottest. That is for the hot stream. That's the world's hottest chocolate bar. Yes.
Chocolate bar.
That's a cute name. Hey, Thea. I fucking love Thea so much. I'm her #1 fan.
Sunflower seed challenge. Is this for the hot or the sour?
Yeah, that's for the hot one. Yes, the solar flare, the sunflower
Solar
seed
flare.
challenge.
Super hot pepper blend, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, Ghost Pepper, a blend of 7 pots, Devil's Breath. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
That sounds exciting. I mean, I don't like sour or hot, but
Scorpion pepper pistachios for the hot. Holy fuck! What are these? Again.
kumquats.
Oh, yes, those are dried kumquats.
Cum
He just
shots?
bought them because they have the word "cum" in them, and probably squat.
They're dried cum shots. These are super lemon drops.
Yes, those are from Japan. Yes.
That's so cool that they're like from all over the world.
These are fucking raisins or
Those are dried tart cherries.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means.
dehydrated.
Yes, dehydrated, unsweetened tart cherries. Yes, because that's the only way I could ship them. Those are sweet Cajun pecans.
Ooh, I love pecans. Fuck. Toxic waste.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
from
candy.
that's from the USA. Yes.
So we've got Germany, Japan. What are the other countries? Any other countries?
Let's see. What is that? Oh, those are crybaby tears. I've had
Crybaby
those lots of times.
What are they gonna do to us?
Oh, that's just sour. Probably turn your tongue some weird color. But
Oh fuck yeah. What is this? Sour ooze, oozing sweet bandit sour ooze. I like gel candy stuff. I like that. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's all the shit.
That's a lot.
It's a ton. So anyways, I gotta start getting ready for tonight. Anything else? Or
No, I'm good.
Are
I'm gonna
you?
go, and I'm gonna go and finish cleaning and probably start cooking something. So,
what are you gonna cook?
what did I take out? I took out chicken. So, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna cook the chicken, and make wraps because there's nobody home right now. So I could just get that done and then wrap them all and put them in a container, and they can have them whenever.
No, I love candy corn, chicken lady. I think it's delicious. I think candy corn and there was sesame crisps or sesame bites. It's like a honey sesame blend, or I don't know. I used
Is
to
it
get
like a
those at
cracker?
kind of, yeah.
I love
and
those.
They're so good. They used
Yeah.
to have I'd get those in my Halloween bag when trick or treating.
Are they shaped like rectangles?
Yes, they are. Mhm.
Oh my God, me and my kids love those because my dad used to always when he'd go to the store, he'd always buy them for my kids when they were little. And so he's passed away now. So every time I see them, I buy them and I bring them home and we celebrate.
I think my
Sesame.
favorite Halloween candy is, they're wrapped, they're chewy, and they're wrapped in either black or orange packaging, solid orange or solid black.
No.
They're like
Those
caramels.
are fucking disgusting. Those are horrible. That's child abuse.
I would like for you to go and fuck yourself
Those
because that is
are
iconic.
No,
I hate those too.
Fuck you, Siren.
No, they're called kisses or something. They're
No.
fucking.
No, they're not. They're not.
You're
called
evil.
kisses.
Those are
They're
the devil's
as bad
candy.
they're as bad as the anal kisses. They're horrible.
Yes, those are the last things left in the bags. What is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Yes, Thea, please. So we could look like we're sitting together. Will you put me and Thea on the bottom together so we could have matching green screens like we're in the same room?
I thought you were a top.
I am, but I'll bottom for Thea. No, those are good, but the rectangle ones, the candy version that you're talking about with the sesame, it's a see-through wrapper, but with like brown
blue on it.
stripe, or blue or some stripe.
Blue
Yeah.
and a red stripe, I think. Yeah, there's sesame. There's a name for them. Yeah, I love those.
And I always loved wax lips. I cannot find them anywhere now. They're
I love
so
all
good.
wax with the juice in it.
Oh fuck yeah, the bottles with the juice, the candy. That's I used to go fishing when we would go fishing as a kid. We'd bring those as like snacks.
Oh, my favorite were those candy bullets. I was like, oh my god, I love those.
I've
Let
never
me
heard
see.
of that.
Oh, they were the same, exact same candy as like the candy lipsticks. They're the same.
Oh.
It's just, I mean, just like.
Okay,
Trying to
I don't
find
know
the
if anyone
name.
remembers this, and I think it was a gum, but there was like it looked like a poofy, chewy thing in at gas stations, like when I was a kid, and
Thrills was it purple?
no, I think there are different colored ones. You open up, it's in like a little compact thing, kind of like this, but smaller, and like the edges were rounded. Okay, and you would open it up and pull the big. It's a one piece, fluffy, and you'd bite into it. It's chewy, and I think it was gum. Oh my god, it was so good. I don't know what. I don't know what it was. It's like a little suitcase, if you will. Milk Duds and Whoppers. I think I'm more of a. I'm more of a
Whoppers.
Milk Dud.
Sesame Snaps.
Yes, Sesame Snaps. That's what they're called.
Yes.
I can
Oh,
get them at
what?
the gas station here.
Oh, when I was a kid, you could still do like Lick-O-Made and Lick-'em sticks. It had 3 sets of different flavors of candy and 2 sugar sticks, and you had to lick one stick and you had to dip it in the candy, and then you ate it that way. That was awesome.
Fun Dip.
Fun Dip. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have that, I think. Hold on. Hubba Bubba. It might be that. Hold on. Gum candy from the 90s. Or maybe because this is going to bug me if I can't find what it is. I mean, Bubble Tape was always good. Fruit Stripes is good. Ooh, Razzles. Those are so good.
My
You know
favorites were Charleston Chews.
Charleston
love those.
Chew.
It's
Is
like a
that gum?
marshmallow, and it's got it's like a hard marshmallow with a chocolate coating, but I don't know, I love those.
Big League
And
Chew.
Tootsie Rolls, the fruit flavored ones.
Yeah, I'm not huge on Tootsie Rolls. I mean, they're good. I think I've tried the fruit ones too. Hold on. 90s gas station candy. Station.
Oh, Fruit Stripe was great. It's like, oh, this is great, and the flavor's gone.
Yeah, that's like Juicy Fruit is gonna move ya. Hits the spot, gets right to ya. Juicy Fruit, the taste is gonna move ya. No, it doesn't. And that's delicious. Juicy Fruit is so good, but the taste like lasts for 1 minute.
I gotta go. My friend just pulled up.
Fuck off. Love you.
Yes, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Had a good time, and I will chat with everybody tonight. Siren, you can feel free to show up. I don't care if you have to sleep. Okay, I love you guys. Goodbye.
Love you. Oh, I did that in high school. Chicken lady, I was dared that. God, it's gonna bug me what that candy was, but it was so good. Maybe I don't know if it was Hubba Bubba. Let me see. Hubba Bubba
No,
candy.
Hubba Bubba was just like regular gum, except it had one color
yeah.
of bubble gum in the middle, and it was surrounded by a different color of gum.
Oh my god! And they had a giant one, right? Yeah, there was a different color in them. Oh, I love Pop Rocks, Janessa. Tootsie Pops are good. How many licks does it take till you get to the center of the oh? Also, do you remember you could collect? I think it was on Dum Dums. No. Yeah.
What,
Or Tootsie Pops. If you had a star on it, you could collect them and you won something if you mailed it in for a prize. On the wrapper, there'd be like a star or something.
I know Bazooka, there was a comic, and you could collect the comics, and eventually you could like get enough of those, and you could get the little cheap thing, but no one ever did that. So
I don't think it's Airheads, Thea. No. Bub's Daddy Bubblegum. Bub's Daddy Bubblegum. Hold on. Hey Siri, look up Bub's Daddy Bubblegum. No. A 70 stick of gum. Oh, a 70s stick of gum. Oh, it's literally a stick. Oh, I think I remember something like this. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me see if I could zoom. They're like kind of like licorice. I loved the candy cigarettes and the candy bubblegum cigarettes, but obviously, I was telling a friend the other day, wouldn't it be cool if they made a candy vape where it's like the vape air is like it tastes. I mean, I guess vape does that kind of already, but you could eat. It's like a vape mist, like a liquid candy that blows into your mouth. Bazooka's good, yeah. Or the tubed where you squeeze out the bubble gum.
Yeah, I
But they
remember the
wouldn't promote
tube
that.
bazooka. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh God, now I want some candy.
Well, you're going to get plenty of candy tomorrow, so I mean,
I'm not gonna wait. I think I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm gonna get high on candy, on sugar today.
there you go.
Ooh, but see, I'm not big on chocolate really, unless it has nuts. Chocolate is not good unless it has some sort of peanut butter or nuts flavor with it. And if you mix chocolate and mint together, it's not very good either, except for those mint sticks. I think they're an Italian dessert candy, and they dip them like 3/4 of the way in chocolate. They're little colored sticks, different colors. I don't know the name of them, but those are good. Nerd clusters have been your jam. Are those the gummy ones, Thea? Because I tried those. They are good, but I don't like the chewy part, the middle part. It just is odd, but they are kind of good. I also like freeze-dried candy is my jam right now. That's really good. You personally don't believe nuts and chocolate belong together? Feels like a crime. Oh my God. Ooh, I love nut rolls. Freeze-dried Skittles and Starburst are good, but nut rolls are so good. And if you say that you choose Three Musketeers or Mars Bar or Twix over Snickers, you need to get your head checked. Because Snickers is amazing. And so is fucking Mr. Good Bar. Oh, I fuck the shit out of a Mr. Good Bar right now. Whole bunch of kisses in your mouth. Here's the thing, Taco. I don't like Hershey Kisses unless they have some sort of nut inside of them. Like, what is it? The almond ones or the white chocolate ones they made for a while. Reese's peanut butter cups are fucking amazing. I don't like Mars bars and I don't like Three Musketeers.
Oh, if I'm going to do like
Oh, I
something
love
like
that.
that, the Lindt white chocolate, the little white chocolate truffles, or the strawberry ones. Fuck.
Ooh, ooh. You know what I like? Every single fucking flavor of the wafer cookies. The strawberry wafer cookie, the vanilla wafer cookie, and the chocolate. Fucking load me up. I'll put all 3 of those cookies stacked on top of each other and shove them in my throat. And Thea, do not diss the dick vein on the Snickers bar, because that's the best part. I lick it first. I lick it. I like it. I lick it. Lick it. Lick it. I love it. I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Every second of it. Every second of it. You don't like the consistency? I love, when I was little, I hated black Twizzlers. I love black licorice now. And it's so good for your tummy if you have an upset tummy. But which one is better, Twizzlers or Red Vines, folks? Because I suppose you can, but you can bite a hole in a Red Vine and use it as your straw at the movies. Can't really do that with the Twizzler, kind of, but it's a smaller hole. Twizzlers are tight holes. Red Vines are loose. It's like a Twizzler down a hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're loose. And I like loose things, Twizzlers. So, orange? There's orange licorice?
Yeah,
Your
there are
dad
different
gets them?
flavors of licorice.
Oh yeah, there's like root beer and stuff like that too, right? Frozen Snickers. You know, I've never tried this, but I think I'm gonna try microwaving a Snickers and warming it up and see how good it tastes. Because everything tastes better when it's warm. You know a lot about loose holes? See, I think that red vines taste better than Twizzlers. I don't know. It's just something about the flavor and the texture and stuff like that. Black or cherry licorice, not the strawberry. Which one is the Twizzler flavor? Like just the normal red? Is that strawberry or cherry?
It's kind of a medicinal cherry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, medicinal, like I used to eat those kids cough drops when I was little. Even when I
Luden's
wasn't.
cough drops.
Yep.
Ah, yep.
Those are so good. Shit, I want some of those now. I'd eat a whole box, even when I wasn't sick. I'd ask for them at the store as candy. Talking candies, you fold laundry. Frozen Tim Tams are the bomb. I don't know if I know what a Tim Tam is.
Tim Tams are from Australia. They're like a candy wafer covered in like either chocolate or white chocolate.
Okay. Yes, Ludens. Those are so good. The wafers. Oh, orange wafers. Okay. Candy always turns dirty, doesn't it? Anyways, I really do gotta go, but I definitely. Oh, maybe I want to go get me some Halloween candy because you know that shit's out. They already got fucking Christmas trees up. And dude, I think they're already playing. Who was it that just released a fucking Christmas song? Kate Hudson. Kate. Oh, and so did Kelly Clarkson. Just the other day. And Kate Hudson, she has a good voice. I like her music and her album's good. She released Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I was listening to that in my car the other day, singing along with Kate Hudson. But she speeds it up, kind of rock and roll. Have yourself. Fuck it. Let's play Kate Hudson's Merry Little Christmas real quick. I want to show you guys. She has a good voice. Who would have known Goldie Hawn Spawn would be a singer one day, you know? I mean, wow. Really, wow. Hold on. Kate Hudson. Jason, your love. I'm giving. Okay, you ready for this? Sing along with me now. Kate Hudson, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Speed it up. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let your heart be light. From all our troubles will be out of sight. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. I have this thing, Siren, when I'm singing along to music. It doesn't matter if it's a new or old song. I'm like, hell yeah, cunt. Like in the middle of it, or I say cunt, or in the middle of singing it, it could be a beautiful song, and I'm like, you cunt. Is that weird? Is that like a Tourette's thing or something? Watch, I'll give you an example. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Fuck it. Let your Yuletide gay. You cut. Does anybody else do that just to entertain themselves? You cut. I kind of say it like Miss Portland does. Remember when she came on that one time and the first thing she said, she was like, you cut. You hate Christmas music. I actually like it, but it just, I mean, it comes too soon. And then by the time Christmas is there, everyone's wrapping presents and you're just sitting there hungover from Christmas Eve. Like, God damn it, turn Celine Dion off. Fuck.
Like that Mariah Carey song. I'm like, shit, this has been happening for over 25 years. Stop it.
I love that song. I actually, Mariah Carey gets a free pass because I could listen to that song probably in the summertime and crank that shit with my windows down, cruising the highway in 90-degree weather. All I want for Christmas, you, baby. It just gets you going. It's a good workout song too, you know. You know all about coming too soon. I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, God, just hurry up. Maybe I should switch the porno. This one's not doing it fast enough, you know. I need it to. I don't have time. I just need it to come quick. Come quick. You like the Great Pumpkin soundtrack? I don't know if I know what that is. Year-round, Chicken Lady says, you're the annoying Christmas person. See, I get you. Okay, here's the way I look at Christmas decorations, okay? Or anything Christmas. Has anybody ever had like a crush on somebody or a one-night stand or like just somebody that you're like, oh my God, they're so fucking hot. Or you just met them at the bar that night and you go home and you fuck them. And you wake up the next morning and you're disgusted by everything that happened the night before. Like, oh my God, when is he going to leave? Or when can I leave? That's how Christmas is. Because you wake up the next day and you realize you have to take down all those Christmas decorations, clean up all the mess. You're like, oh, and you're hungover, probably, if you're a boozer, like I like to do on the holidays. And it just feels like regret. Oh, Thea's a virgin. Well, you'll see in time, Thea. You'll see in time. Time will tell. Okay? But I'll tell you this. It's going to hurt.
It'll happen someday, Thea. We're confident.
Oh.
Someday you'll find the right home appliance.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I use that vacuum thing that you don't plug in. It's like a vacuum broom that restaurants use if they have carpet. You run over the carpet. I stuck that inside me one time. Sorry for entertainment, but I did. I didn't have time to go to the store to get a dildo. It hurt. So, anyways, anything to say in closing, Siren? Now that this took a... Oh, Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown fucking depresses the shit out of me. You want to get depressed around Christmas time? Just fucking watch Charlie Brown or The Christmas Carol. Fucking shit. The Christmas Carol? It is so dark and drab and... My God. No wonder people, the unaliving rate goes up around the holidays. I blame fucking Charlie Brown and fucking Scrooged or whatever the fuck his name is. Shit. If I was him and alone and being all grumpy, at least fucking drink alcohol. Shit. Scream out the window for people to get off your lawn. You think it's going to take 3 fucking... I'm the ghost of Christmas past. I'm the ghost of past present. Well, yeah, bitch. Well, I'm the fucking ghost of get the fuck out of my goddamn house before I call the police or the Ghostbusters, bitch. Because I'm fucking Scrooge. I don't need to see my past. I don't give a fuck about the future. I'm fucking 90, bitch. My future fucking includes fucking denture glue and fucking butterscotch, you whore. Get out of my house. That would be me as Scrooged. I'll show you fucking grumpy, bitch. Fucking come in my house, clanking your chains around and shit like that. You remember that? That's trespassing. That's worse than what Snow White fucking did. Because they're sitting there invisible in the house watching him all fucking year. Invading his fucking privacy, showing him, doxing his family, his past, all of that. They're the ghost of doxing present. Don't even get me started. Okay? Fucking Bambi with the red nose that flies. I like him. He's cool. But the fucking animated version reminds me of The Exorcist. It's scary. They fucking are. We watched that as children. That's why the world is where we're at today. Fuck Snow White, Thea. She has no fucking business walking into those people's fucking house. She didn't fucking know them. When was the last time you just walked by someone's house because you ran away from your fucking stepmom because you're prettier than her and she's ready to beat your motherfucking ass, take you down? Oh, I see a random house in the middle of the forest that serial killers could live in, but I'm just going to walk inside and maybe they'll let me stay if I clean their house and cook fucking dinner for them. Bitch, your food is way too fucking salty, by the way. Snow White, do you see those little fucking dwarves' cholesterol's probably all fucking clogged up? They have health issues and shit. You think Dopey needs more fucking salt? That motherfucker needs rehab. And this bitch is concerned about coming in cleaning up their house and shit? Oh, we'll let her stay. No, you're staying because you're 7 fucking men and you're horny as hell. And you know she flipped that dress up real quick. She ripped those panties off as soon as she walked in those dwarves' house. And she was like, they will definitely let me stay after this. Because there's definitely men living here. This house is trashed. And she flipped up the skirt for all 7s of yous. Yeah, but you know what? Cinderella cleaned in the legal way, Thea. She lived in that fucking house. Cinderella had the shit end of the fucking mop. She was a prisoner in her own fucking home. Okay? She didn't barge into someone's fucking house and demand respect. If she walked in my fucking house, Snow White, and she fucking thought just because she cleaned my shit up that I'm not gonna beat the shit out of her and call the police, you're dead wrong. Just kidding. I actually would be like, okay, if you choose to do this every week for free, I'll fuck you. Sorry about that. For entertainment. Cinderella was a slave. I don't know if it was legal. That's a great point. But she was a victim, you know? Snow White was not a victim. She, all her stepmom or whoever the fuck that queen chick is, she was just jealous. Shit. If I was Snow White, I would have flipped my hair and said, keep hating, girl, and give a fuck. And stayed in my own fucking lane. Not 7 strangers. Oh, God. When she bit that apple, it was not fucking strong enough. That's all I gotta say. Should have put some stronger shit in that. So, Snow White had a hit on her. Fucking rightfully so. Shit. She could have saved other people from having their fucking houses invaded on. She should have fucking ran away to the Manson clan. I'm sure they were around back then. She should have set up camp with Susan Atkins and whatever their fucking names were, Charlie, fucking Tex. She would have got some good dick too, because they were hot. History might have changed, but I'd be cool with it. About you. The real crime, though, was the haircut, let's be honest. That's one of the main things that pisses me off about Snow White and her fucking poofy arm shit. I'm going to go on a rant if I don't get off of here. I cannot stand Snow White. And I cannot stand when people defend her or Santa. They're both intruders and should be thrown behind bars. But let a prince kiss you and then wake up and live happily ever after, even though you broke fucking like 12 different laws with 7 different little men. Why are you looking at me like that, Siren?
I'm just confused by the live action version. Like, we're supposed to believe that Snow White's not as hot, is hotter than Gal Gadot. I'm like, who are you trying to convince?
No, she's not. Gal Gadot is beautiful. No, she's not. So that's not believable, number one. Number two, the story encourages trespassing and all sorts of fucking nasty shit that Snow White has done. Can you imagine the things they didn't put on screen that she's done? She's sick. She's fucking sick in the head. Anyways, I'm upset now. I can't even talk about it anymore. Hey, Bill. You know what? We should have a stream fucking dragging the shit out of Snow White one time. The whole fucking time. I might even start a clip channel about her. Anyways, guys, I love you. Not you, Snow White. Fucking think I'm talking to you. You think everything's about you and everything belongs to you. Keep your hands off shit you don't own. Okay. Love you, Siren.
Love you too.
Have a God blessed day, okay?
Okay.
God bless. Bye. All right, guys. Thank you for joining my worship today. I'm going to go ahead and go. On that note, I'll be the bad guy when it comes to Snow White. That's what we're going to end on. So shut up. Dedicate the song to Snow White. Should have been in the fucking movie. Have a good day, everyone. And I will talk to you later. Peace. Fuck off. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to rewind it. Forgot about my Billie Eilish covers. I actually like this other one better. So we're going to end with that one. Do you understand? So don't. No, not that one. Not that one. Not in the mood. We'll go. Hold, please. We'll play this one. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm really going. Goodbye.
Your friend or anything, damn. No, no chance, no, no dance, no, no chance, no, no dance, no, no chance. Give me second chances.